Your referees for this game aux arbitres de ce match sont Rob Drury and Jamie Nelson. Your starting lineup for Team BC, votre alignement de départ pour l'équipe de Colombie-Britannique are goaltender, gardien, number 32, numéro 32, Kiana Heska. On defense, number 24, numéro 24, Kaylee McGrath. Also on defense, sur défense, number 38, numéro 38, Hannah LeWoodman. Forwards, en avant, number 20, numéro 20, Ashley Robb. Forward, en avant, number 27, numéro 27, Alyssa Carter. And your centerman, centre, number 14, numéro 14, Haley Sutherland Takasaki. And your starting lineup for Team Ontario, votre alignement de départ pour l'équipe Ontario, is goaltender, gardien, numéro 1, number 1, Jana Griffin. On defense, en défense, number 5, numéro 5, Liza Nill. Also on defense, en défense, number 8, numéro 8, Marta Matusowski. Forward, en avant, number 11, numéro 11, Jada La Liberté. Forward, en avant, number 12, numéro 12, Liza Roick. And on centre, number 4, numéro 4, Claire Wybell.
We are live from Red Deer, Alberta, to Canada Games 2019. In a few moments, we're going to have Team BC debuting versus Ontario in day 2 of the Ringette competition in Red Deer. It's the Canada Games 2019. Please rise if you are able for the singing of our national anthem. S'il vous plaît, levez-vous si vous êtes capable pour l'hymne national. It is almost game time. Canada Games 2019 in Red Deer, Alberta. Team BC versus Team Ontario. I'm Julia Cruz here with Kelsey Kane. And Kelsey, Team BC debuting today.
Yeah, and they definitely brought a lively crowd with them today. They were here way before the game was ready to go, and they're just pumped.
We'll see how they fare in their first game. Every other team already has a game under their belt, but Team BC got a day off yesterday and day one of competition. I talked to coaches Carrie Lucas West and Danny Rasington, and they said that this day off was really beneficial for the team as we are underway here, and we have a quick whistle.
And I think it was a clock malfunction. They're just gonna reset it and get going.
Had some trouble with the clock here.
Yeah, a lot of the clock people were saying that it's just so loud in this building. It's so hard to even hear the whistles. The fans are just so ready for these Canada Winter Games.
That's for good reason then.
Yes.
We are underway in day two of Ringette at the Canada Games 2019. Team BC carrying the ring. This is Ashley Robb circling around. Robb attempts the shot, save the rebound. That's going to be a goalie ring.
Good start for BC to get on Ontario quick. Ontario had a bit of a slow start during their game against Saskatchewan, and they're going to look to come out hard on BC, who might be having some nerves in their first game.
Team Ontario beating Saskatchewan yesterday 8-4, but that was a lot closer than many people expected. And here they come. This is Wyville. Wyville gets the shot off. Saved by the BC goalie. In the battle for the ring on the boards, Wyville gets the best of that one. Team Ontario is going to get a change here. Here's the pass. Here's Team Ontario. Circling around. This is Emma Kelly. Kelly with the shot. And a whistle.
And it looks like the net came off the peg, so the ring's going to go back to Ontario. Again, during their game against Saskatchewan, they had a bit of trouble getting the ring in the net. They had a lot of opportunities, they just couldn't capitalize. So I think for Ontario, they really have to focus on their offensive opportunities and just putting the ring in the net.
Here's Power. Gets the pass at center, but can't control that ring.
And a penalty coming up to Ontario for tripping.
So we have our first penalty of the game. Ontario's going to send the player to the box, and Team BC will have the advantage. McGillen, number 6, to the box for Team Ontario. Here's Team BC, center ice. Fighting the pass inside. Can't control that ring. Here comes Team Ontario. Carter gets that one back in the neutral zone. There's Williamson. Williamson trying to find space, gets the shot off, and that's saved. Team BC gets it back. Young has the ring. Circles once again. Here's Young. Gets the pass to Williamson, but she can't get control of that one. And that's going to be a goalie ring for Ontario. Here's Taylor, gets the pass to the neutral zone.
And carried over. Tried to make it look like she didn't. So good for her on that, but refs are all over that. Good for BC so far. They've been able to drive and actually get some of those shots off. Ontario goalie so far has been standing on her head, making some really good saves. Ontario's going to want to try to limit the amount of times that BC is able to get inside their triangle.
1 minute, 3 seconds left on the Ontario penalty. BC trying to make the most of that. Here's Team BC. Ring is carried by Carter, who shoots. We get it back. Team BC circling around, finds the centering pass. What a save. They get the rebound. They're already coming in with speed. Here's the shot. Misses high. Shot by Takasaki. Missing high of the net. That would have been a good pass, but you can't get control. Team BC has it once again with Rob. Rob gets it to McGrath. Battle along the boards, trying to keep the ring moving here, and they do. Takasaki and Soper fighting for that one. Whistle blows the play dead, and
again, like I said, BC has been really strong at driving this Ontario triangle. I think one of the reasons for that is Ontario is used to playing an Eastern style, and in the East they do a lot more passing, where in the West they're a lot more drive hard. And so right now the Ontario triangle is very wide, trying to block those passes, but they need to tighten it up and make sure that they're not allowing the BC to get in and get a quality shot.
There's a shot that is held in by the goalie. Team Ontario back to full strength. Here's Roig. Roig gets the pass along the boards. Team Ontario circling around. They're going to get a change in. The shot, and she scores!
Wyville. Beautiful shot.
Ontario leads 1-0 with exactly 9 minutes left in the first period.
BC is really going to have to realize that Wyville's one of their strongest players on Ontario here. She's got great game sense, great eye for the net, and she's going to take those opportunities if they allow her to. So BC is just going to have to be aware that she is an offensive threat.
Trying to stay in this as they're stripped away of the ring, and La Liberté will bring it back. Both teams fighting for it in the neutral zone. No one has control of it yet. And good battle there, but referees blow the whistle.
And I think there's a penalty coming to Ontario right now. And yeah, there is. BC going to go back on the power play, hoping to make a little more of their offensive opportunities here, as they weren't able to capitalize on their first power play.
Team BC trailing 1-0 after a pretty goal by Claire Wyville. It's Team BC with Rob. Rob has it. Attempts the pass. It's tipped away. Racine gives it to Carter. Carter to Rob. Centering pass, can't get the shot off. She gets the pass, but no control there. Now, Team BC has only 3 seconds to get a shot off. And they do. And that almost trickled by the goalie and went in, but score remains 1-0 Ontario.
Good forecheck by BC right here.
Ashley Robb with the efforts. Here's Taylor, Team Ontario. There's Power. Attempts the pass and skates to the benches as Team Ontario gets a change in. Almost a two-line pass, but good control.
Good stab.
Another good stab, and here they come. It's Crow. Carter's also going to try to get it back after missing the pass. And she does. Centering pass. Couldn't spear that one.
And four-in call. Rings going back to BC. Again, BC have had some pretty good opportunities. They've gotten some good passes through. They just haven't been able to connect. Again, it might be those first game jitters that we've talked so much about during these games. But good on Ontario so far. They've tightened up their triangle a little bit.
Here comes Team BC. We have 15 seconds left on the player advantage. Crow falling to the ice, but no call. And Nil brings it back.
Good
Miller's
passing by
pass.
Ontario.
Miller. Miller gives it to McLean. Back to Miller.
Strong triangle by BC to keep Ontario out.
That was a dangerous pass that almost went through, but Team BC gets control of it once again. Carter gets the pass to center ice. Valencius has it up front.
Good
Valencius.
drive. Oh!
Wheeling and dealing and can't capitalize.
She had the goalie completely pulled over. What patience and what amazing skill to get in the triangle in the first place. Just a little bit too high on her release.
That was a nifty move by Valencius. Valiberte brings it into Wyville. Wyville with the shot that misses high. Battle for the ring around the boards. Better for Team Ontario. Valiberte gets it to Wyville, who can't stab that one.
Unlucky break for Ontario there, going over the blue line. And here's a quick break chance.
Here's Rob trying to connect with Takasaki, couldn't do it. Good passing by Ontario, all alone in front of the net.
Great save.
That was power. He was in pretty good position to score. Couldn't do it. Hahn trying to find a way to get that ring away from center ice. Can't do it. Misses the ring. Here's Rob.
Just a little bit off with that lead pass, but still gains the zone nicely.
Team BC getting a change in. Crow with the shot. That's wide. Dangerous shot. And Bacon tried to get the reset, couldn't do it. And it's goalie ring for Team Ontario. Ontario leading 1-0 with 4:23 left in this first period of play. Team BC leading in the shot count right now, 4 shots to 1. And I guess Ontario, oh, now we have 2 shots for Team Ontario. Bacon will play the ring for Team BC. Gets it to Crow.
Oh, nice try to feed in the middle there.
Here's Team Ontario on the breakaway. Team Ontario right up front, she shoots. That was McLean with the shot.
McLean having a really good start to these games. She's already got 5 points in 1 game, 3 goals. She got that hat trick yesterday. Looking to add to her point tally here.
Nil gets that one back. McLean to Nil. Very good pass in front of the net. She can't capitalize it now. McLean.
Ontario really starting to push on this offensive attack. Some great opportunities, but some also great goaltending by BC here.
So Team Ontario slowly taking control of the first period. Roik passes it to Wyville. Wyville. Good passing by Team Ontario. Wyville with a good stab. Here comes Wyville. Weaves around, almost gets that pass in. That would have been a dangerous opportunity. Gives a pass to Williamson, who can't stab that. She has to come back for the ring. Team BC having some trouble.
Yeah, BC having a little bit of trouble breaking it out of their zone. Good on Ontario. They've done a really good job. They're almost doing a bit of a zone / man on. They're giving their man enough space, but they're also taking away that passing opportunity, which BC is struggling with. It's on to the BC forwards and the defense to make that good pass to gain each zone.
McGrath gets the pass back in neutral ace. Trying to find a pass inside. Team Ontario gets that one back. Here's the turnover by Team BC.
Smart play by Ontario. Don't rush that play. You've got control of it. You're already leading 1-0. Don't need to rush anything.
Good attempt by Power, but didn't get the pass off. And now the shot by Kelly misses. Power turns it over.
Again, this Ontario defense is just putting so much pressure on.
A good pass. And another great save by the BC goalie. Here's Soper. McLean. Oh, that misses high. McLean has it once again, the quick release. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Soper weaves, shoots. Another good save. Soper passes it to Miller. Miller slows things down after a couple of quick shots by Team Ontario. McLean. Attempted pass there to Soper. Soper has it back to it. Centering pass to McLean, but Team BC managing to get the ring to their offensive zone with a quick shot, and no luck. Bacon has it again to Crow.
Yeah, BC slowing this down. Just trying to get some possession in the offensive end.
As we enter the last minute of this first period, Crow with the quick shot that misses. Another shot, trying to get the clock to reset. They don't. Team Ontario has it.
BC struggling right now just to kind of get those resets. They have to realize they don't need an amazing shot off that reset. They just need enough to get a rebound out and get possession back.
Team Ontario putting some pressure, getting that ring. Here's Laliberte, gets the pass to Wyville. Wyville with the shot, another good save, the rebound. Team Ontario has it. Wyville once again with the shot.
Heska doing a really good job in net for BC, taking a lot of quick shots. Oh,
and that
one does sneak through though.
Roy with the goal for Team Ontario. Ontario leading 2-0 after a series of quick shots, and they finally get one to go in to extend their lead to 2.
There's been an onslaught of Ontario offensive attack right now, and Heska has been doing a really good job to keep some of those shots out, but there's only so much that she can do, and BC's triangle really has to tighten it up, make sure that they're aware of the Ontario passes, and not to get out of position.
Lancius can't stab that ring. Team Ontario has it, and that'll do it for the first period. Good way to start the day. We're seeing some good Ringette. Not a lot of shots on goal compared to some of the games that we saw yesterday.
Yeah, it goes to show really good defense. Right now, BC has to be aware that Ontario is a team that's going to make the ring work for them. They're going to be passing around, looking for those passes into the slot, low post, and BC is chasing a bit too much right now. They're getting caught up on trying to get that pressure. They need to stay home, take away those lanes, take away those passes, and just keep Ontario to the outside at the moment.
And 2-0 Ontario, but what a performance by Kiana Heska on goal for Team BC so far. Really keeping this game within reach as her team tries to get back in it. And I was talking to the coaches, the BC coaches earlier today, and they said that, well, you know, I was telling them that Team Ontario might be the favorite for this game, but something that they have to say is that at this level of competition, it's really anybody's game. And we saw that a little bit yesterday as well. I think that some games that we expected to be a lot or not as close as they were, and Team BC managing to stay in this one in spite of the underdog status in this one.
Yeah, anything can happen in the games. Like when you're coming in, it's new slate, new nothing. Doesn't have to do anything with those previous tournaments that have been played. You're coming in with a fresh slate, and you never know what can happen at the games. And I think that's part of the brilliance of these games.
Fans trying to pump up the BC players right now. Very strong contingent for Team BC in the stands. There's power. As we are back underway. Quick passes by Team Ontario, but Heska has that one. Good ring distribution.
Good pass.
I think she got away with
Beautiful
one there.
passing.
Right in front, receive.
Oh.
Can't connect.
Great breakout play going end to end for BC. That's a great way to start off this first half. They need to start to build on momentum, get in this game, and get played down in the Ontario end. They need to gain control and make sure that they're getting those good resets. They haven't been able to get any good resets, and the possession's gone right back to Ontario. So just controlling it down in Ontario's end is key for them.
Racine skating to the bench and getting a high five from her teammate McGrath there after that very good chance. Just couldn't capitalize. Here's the shot by Team BC that misses. We have some time on the shot clock. Trying to ignite something in the second period. Takasaki with the shot. That's blocked. Harder. Another quick shot to try to get the reset. But that's going to be a goalie ring for Griffin.
Ontario doing a really good job of blocking a lot of BC's attempts to get those resets. They're doing a really good job there.
Almost committed a turnover. Managed to keep that one, and we have a whistle on the play now. We'll see what the call is here.
And it's going to go interference to Ontario.
So Team Ontario sending yet another player to the box in the second period. That's Lydia Duncan, number 7, in the box for Team Ontario. So Team BC with a player advantage.
BC hasn't really been able to capitalize on that power play yet, but anytime that they get that opportunity for that extra man is always a good chance to get that first goal for them.
Here's Bacon. Ontario gets possession. Soper sends it in. Miller. Here's Miller, leaves it to Soper. Soper with the shot that misses. Miller attempting another one.
Good reset on Ontario.
No control of the rebound.
To get it back. Ontario doing a really good job of gaining each zone. BC has to tighten up their man on. They're putting pressure, but not enough to cause Ontario to have issues in gaining the neutral zone.
So Ontario gets the ring back with Wyville. Ontario keeping that ring away from her BC offensive zone. Wyville, good shot there. save by the goalie. They have 50 seconds left on the player advantage. Can't stab that one in neutral ice. Now they do, they get it back. Here's Team BC circling around, trying to find a pass. They connect. Williamson attempts a centering pass.
And it's crease violation going back to BC.
So BC gets it back. 22 seconds left in the player advantage. Both teams getting a change. Here's Takasaki. Carter. Carter trying to find some space inside. Attempted the pass. Banks off the boards. Comes back to Takasaki with the shot. She gets the reset. Here's Team BC. Weaving around, spinning, and the rebound. No luck. Goalie Ring. That was Rob with a good move. Just couldn't score. Here's a good pass inside for Team Ontario, and that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a hooking call.
Yeah, and nothing much that the BC player can really do there. I mean, you're risking a breakaway shot. You got to take away that shot on that opportunity. But again, BC's struggling on their man-on, and Ontario's just gaining each zone effortlessly and getting those fast break chances.
So Ashley Robb to the box. Team Ontario gets 2 minutes of an extra player advantage. Team BC trying to clear that one out. They do. Paradis just dumps it in.
Team BC penalty to number 20, Ashley Robb, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty.
Good pressure on BC to win that ring back.
Get it back. Can't get the pass. Whistle, and the goalie's going to get that ring. So Griffin gets the pass away. McLean. Soper battling for it. Gets the best of that one. Miller finds McLean. McLean to Miller. Couldn't get the shot off. Here's a battle along the boards.
Great pressure by Ontario, giving the BC player no room to move.
So we finally have a whistle in. Apparently Team Ontario is going to get that ring.
Yeah, move it or lose it. Just tied her up. Ring's not moving, so the ring's going to go back to Ontario. I really enjoy watching this line of McLean, Miller, and Soper. It seems like they have really good chemistry. They're moving the ring great. They know where each other are, and it's really showing.
And they were just tacking on the points yesterday.
Yeah, they were.
Here they are once again. Team BC clears it out of their zone, but good battle for the ring in neutral ice right now. And Team BC having all kinds of trouble. They turn it over. McLean can stab that. Now she does. Miller slows things down as Ontario gets a change. Miller leaves it to Wyville. The speedy Wyville connects inside with Nil and shoots high of the net. No call on the play, and the BC coaching staff does not like that at all. Here's Takasaki in neutral ice. Bringing it in, attempting the lead pass. She does.
And hits the crossbar.
What a shot by Ashley Robb that hits the crossbar.
Yeah, that's a tough break. Had that wide open net, just couldn't put it in. BC could have really used that first goal, but they're going to keep on that pressure.
Heads up play by Takasaki, getting that lead pass in. Here's Robb with the shot. Robb attempting another shot off the free play. Team Ontario has it. Fight for the ring.
Great heads up play by BC.
Very good interception by Takasaki.
Yeah, Takasaki showing her amazing game sense, just knowing where to pass, knowing where to pick up those turnovers. Really good play so far by her.
Here's BC with a shot that stopped by Griffin. There's Crow with the shot there. Team Ontario brings the ring back. Going to try to connect with Kelly. They do. Kelly passes it to Power, who couldn't take control. Now she does. Gets it back out to Kelly with the shot. Have a whistle. And it's going to be goalie ring. And we have a BC player that's slow to get up. Seems to be okay. Ring dumped into the neutral zone. Now we have another whistle.
And I believe it's move it or lose it, going back to Ontario. I'm really impressed with Ontario's man-on coverage right now. They've been giving enough space, but then taking it away when they are close enough. BC's been trying to force that high pass, and it hasn't always been working for them, so I'm not sure if they're going to want to change up that strategy for them.
Here's Team Ontario. We have 5 minutes left in this second period. That was Soper up front. Miller gets it to McLean. Miller. Back pass, attempted to McLean. Ring rolls around and back to center ice. Here's the pass up front. McLean gets that one. Cross ice pass. They already bring it back.
Smart play by Ontario here. They know they've had a lot of time in the BC end, so they're going to try to get a change here to hopefully wear down this BC triangle.
Here's a shot that just misses as they attempted to get the reset. Team BC can't clear that one out. Wyville has it. Finds out Liberté, who was just skating into the game. Back to Wyville.
Yeah, great feed in the middle by Wyville, and Liberté just can't get that shot off quick enough.
Team BC finally clears that one out. Robb has it. Robb skating back from the offensive zone to get that one. Good pass inside. Shot misses. BC still has it. Robb with the shot once again. Misses high.
BC needs to rein in here a bit. They've had a lot of shots, but just missing out wide. Just need to take that extra second, really dial in. And even if we're getting a shot on the net, that's what we want, because that can cause rebounds or any kind of opportunity, but they've been missing quite a bit. They just need to dial in.
And Ashley Robb with some very heavy shots so far in this first half.
And yeah, that is going to go back to BC. Ontario player crossed the line in the circle, and you can't do that, so that's going back to BC.
So Team BC gets a break here, and Bacon will play the ring. Gets the pass. Team Team BC getting some offensive time. Harder with the shot. Gets the reset. Paredes attempted another shot there. The rebound still alive. And that's going to stay with Griffin for goalie Ring. She connects. Power.
Good forecheck.
We'll see what Team BC does after this turnover.
BC right now should be trying to look for a line change. They want to get fresh legs out there to really put pressure on this Ontario triangle.
Good move. Bank pass. Can't control. Ring still in neutral ice. Nifty move. Bank pass off the backboard.
Good pressure by BC, giving Ontario no time in their zone to get even a reset shot on.
It seems as though they're finding their rhythm once again.
Yeah, for BC, they just have to keep it up now. And penalty coming to Ontario here.
There was a lot of contact on that play, and we'll see what the call is. But Team BC, it's an extra player. Here they are with Takasaki. Can't control the pass.
BC needs a reset here.
2 seconds to go, and that's held in. Team Ontario will now send a player to the box.
BC needs to really look to try to get one goal on the board just before this next half ends. Definitely be a big momentum shift if they can get that goal.
So Caitlin McGillen, number 6, Team Ontario, now in the box, 2 minutes. Takasaki gets it to Carter. Carter still has it, trying to find space inside. Centering pass, this shot misses, but just barely. Griffin will start things off for Team Ontario as we have 1:20 left in the first half. Ontario leading 2-0. Roik already has a goal today. Gets it to Wyville. She can't control.
And yeah, that's going to be a penalty there.
So Team BC also sending player to the box that will end the player advantage. Takasaki, number 14, the captain for BC, in the box.
A little bit of 4-on-4 for this last minute. A lot of open space that these players will be able to use.
Duncan shoots, held in by the goalie. Here's McGrath, bank pass, neutral ice, Paredes.
And
line violation there.
Carried over.
Ontario's gonna get it back.
Frustration getting a little bit to the BC players right now, and they just really need to keep their emotions in check. Just slow it down, realize there's a lot of game left to play.
They're very much in this game. They've found their rhythm back, and now just have to be a little more patient, I guess. Good pass.
There you go.
Team Ontario carrying it in the offensive zone. Duncan almost connects with Valverde. That would have been a good pass with Team BC bringing it back out. Harder.
And a chance for BC here.
Right in front of the net, all alone, trying to get the shot off.
Can't get it off.
And she does.
She does! 5 seconds. 5.5 seconds to go in this game.
Emma Paredes brings the this game to 2-1 in the final moments of this first half. Team BC.
Like I said, that's going to be such a huge momentum shift. There's nothing more deteriorating for a team to be scored on in the first minute in a game and the last minute of the game. So very good job by Paradis to get that, just have that patience too to get that goal.
And these fans are loud right now. They are excited. Nothing is decided in this one. We have a lot of game left. And that'll do it for the first half. Team BC versus Team Ontario. Ontario leading 2-1 in day 2 of Ringette in Red Deer, Alberta. These are the Canada Games 2019. And as the teams get a break, so will we. Fans at home can get a snack or a beverage, and we'll be back in 10 minutes or so.
for you today.
Okay.
So if you know the answer to my question, you can take your answer upstairs by the Hall of Fame banner to our volunteer named Lee Kane, and you can win a prize. So our question today is, which team in the NRL is named Fusion? So quelle équipe dans la Ligue nationale de Ringette est nommée Fusion? Do you have the answer to this? Then take it to the Hall of Fame banners to Lee Kane. Thank you. And just a reminder, fans, please be aware that there is no netting across from the stands, so be cautious of rings that may fly up and out of play. Spectateurs, faisez attention aux anneaux qui peuvent voler dans la direction des sièges. This competition is presented by Proform, all your concrete and construction needs in one stop. Cette compétition est présentée par Proform, tous vos besoins de béton et de construction en un seul endroit.
Okay, pop up on the bench.
Hi, I'm Elaine. Elaine with Ringette Canada. You're doing the webcasting? I am. Okay. One suggestion that we've gotten is that if you can can the shot clock, when it's natural or when it's possible, because we're play at home, the shot clock a couple of times and it'll because there's no score or runner on the webcast. If every now and again when there's a break in play, so we can just add to the scoreboard. I was sort of wondering that. So it's like, I hope you have the score, like, yeah, I know, because I know that it's something that you would have to have a computer and punch in, like it's a manual thing. So, do you work with Sport Canada TV or are you a local volunteer? I'm a student. Oh, okay. So I would definitely do that. Because we've worked with Sport Canada TV in the past, and that's how that all happened. So, yeah, I had no idea how that works. But no, it's the same. Yeah?
Yesterday when we were walking, we were never sure what the time was. So if every now and then they just pan the clock. Because we're like, is it 7 minutes? Is it 2 minutes? Like, what's left?
So that's why they need it for the score.
The score and the time, just once in a while.
Because if you're not, if you just tune in, like, in at whatever point, you don't know. So yeah, if you can, no, it's great. So would you hear from today or? Yeah, I'm usually 30. Oh, okay. Okay. So then how was so here's my next question. How would the pass off the next person go, like,
Darren Fung, you can hear this? Awesome.
We are back live from Red Deer, Alberta. It's the Canada Winter Games 2019. Kelsey, we had day one yesterday. We had 4 games, action-packed day. What were some of your takeaways from the first day of competition here at Ringette Tournament?
I think, honestly, that it's a very tight game, but any little mistakes that you make, another team is going to capitalize on. We saw games go really close right until the last couple minutes until a team took away. And really, like, any kind of mistake that you're going to be making, you have to be aware that the other team is going to be coming back hard on you. So it's just the little things and also just the nerves, especially in that first day. We saw the nerves. Now the rest of the games, I think we're going to see teams start to settle in and realize, okay, this is the game, this is how it is. And we should be seeing a lot, closer games coming up during the games.
And it's pretty much what the BC coaching staff was talking about. It's really anybody's game.
It's
a game of details, and we're seeing that so far. A very good Ringette display so far at the Canada Games 2019, and we are back underway for the second half of BC versus Ontario. Ontario leads 2-1, and here comes Crow with speed up front. Quick shot by Team BC.
Good job by BC. Start this first half out strong. And again, they have that momentum coming in with that first goal scored right at the end.
Here's Team Ontario, good pass inside, but Soper couldn't get the shot off, and now the net is dislodged. We're gonna have a stoppage in play.
And yeah, teams have to realize another thing to mention is that most of these girls are not used to playing the 4 periods. They're used to playing just the 3 periods. They're not used to this flood in between. Some of them do play NRL where they will see it, but a majority of them aren't used to it. So they have to realize that they're coming in with fresh ice. So they have to take a little bit off of some of their passes and just be aware that the ring's gonna be moving a lot faster.
So Team Ontario starts this period with an extra player. Takasaki still in the box for another 17 seconds. Here's Team Ontario. Players trying to spear that ring. And now Team Ontario finally does. Penalty over, Takasaki back on the ice. Team Ontario gets a shot away with power. Battle along the boards. Ontario gets the best of that one. Soper. Soper with the goal and 3 assists for Saskatchewan yesterday.
Yeah, this line just being lethal with McLean having those 3 goals and then both Soper and Miller getting those 3 assists as well.
This ring is picked up by Team Ontario. Here's Soper up front with the shot. No luck. Here's Team Ontario once again. It's Miller. Miller leaves it to McLean. McLean finds the space inside for a shot. Can't get the clock to reset, and BC gets that one. Rob. Strong game for her so far.
And penalty coming up to Ontario here.
So Team BC will get an extra player on the ice. Their goalie skating to the benches. Here's Takasaki. Rob. BC finally loses that ring. Ontario touches it, and we'll see who is heading to the box here.
I think it's Miller.
Paige Miller, number 93, also had a goal and 3 assists yesterday.
Yeah, again, very impressed with that line of Miller, Soper, and McLean. They've been a very good offensive attack for Ontario, and they do look to those 3 for some of their goals as well.
Here's Young.
Oh! What a goal!
Top corner, far side. She gets it to go to tie this game. Very quick to capitalize on the penalty, and BC is back in this.
What a beautiful goal by Young in an area where there was next to no netting space, and she somehow picks that corner. Beautiful shot. No chance for the Ontario goalie there.
Team Ontario will try to answer quickly.
And penalty coming
up. Mill who's going to take control of that one as they add an extra attacker. Almost loses that. Wyville. The shot, the quick shot by Power. Gets it back to Wyville. Wyville finding space inside. Wyville with the shot, the rebound.
Good
Ontario gets the reset. Power. Wyville, the shot, she scores!
Great shot.
Claire Wyville gets another one for Team Ontario.
Again, similar shot to what she did for her first goal of the game. Just so good at picking those top corners, is patient at the top, waits for that opportunity, and makes no mistake on that shot. Tough one for BC, having scored and then getting scored back on. So they're going to have to pick it up here.
Carter finds a good pass to Keller. There's Carter. They're going to have BC will get that ring back. Takasaki will play the ring for Team BC. She elects the pass to Carter. Alyssa Carter circles around. Finds Rob inside.
Oh.
That's going to be a goalie ring.
Very nice play tried by BC there to get it down low and then try to feed it back up top. Just wasn't able to connect. and unluckily got into the crease there.
And here's Team Ontario dumping the ring in the offensive zone. Duncan finds the space, but gets just a weak shot, and that's reeled in by the BC goalie. BC has it in neutral ice. Keller gets the pass to Takasaki, quickly tries to connect with Rob, can't do it. And McGillen. BC trying to find some space. That was a forced pass there and couldn't connect. Lead pass.
Good save.
Great save once again by the BC goalie. But Ontario takes possession once again. And they'll try to find the space for another shot with Soper, who barely gets that one to the net, and BC takes control in the defensive end.
Again, really good forecheck by Ontario here. Doing a bit of a loose man on.
Here's Soper after she takes control. And there's a strong save.
And Heska's going to choose to hold it and get a change for her tired defense here.
Some tired legs on the ice. They get some well-rested players right now. Try to tie this game up. Ontario leading 3-2. Here's Team Ontario. McLean right in front. Attempts a centering pass. Can't connect.
And 4 in, going back to Ontario.
Quick whistle on the play. Ontario gets it back on the attack. Here's Team Ontario. Battle for the ring. BC.
And call, I think it's going to go to BC for holding.
So BC managed to clear that out, but they're going to get called for the penalty here. And Emma Paradis to the box. As Team Ontario will get that ring back with an extra player on the ice for the next 2 minutes. Roik attempted a centering pass. Weibel gets it back. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Weibel. That was Laliberte. And Roik with the shot. Stopped by the BC goalie. And now she will not get that ring out, and Ontario gets it back after a 5 count.
Again, last couple of minutes has been down in BC's end. They have to really start to compose themselves in the triangle, make sure that they're getting on the rebounds as well. Ontario's done a really good job of getting those resets and regaining the ring back, so they have to be smart, make sure that they're not chasing, and just be ready to get those rebounds.
We'll see what they come up with here as they try to kill off the penalty. Ontario with a lot of speed. BC clears it out. Carter. Strong battle for the ring. McGrath. Carter gets it along the boards. We'll see if she can keep control. Ring still along the boards, and now Ontario reels that one in. Almost a turnover there. No call on the play is Takasaki. What an effort by Takasaki there.
And BC really has to skate hard back here. They've got an on-man rush.
Another very strong save by Heska. Team Ontario had a player all alone right in front of the net, and Heska kept that one out.
Trip coming to Ontario.
There we go. official stops the play. That ends the play advantage for Team Ontario.
BC needs to look to gain some possession down in Ontario's end. It's been down in the BC end for quite a bit of time, so BC really needs to just get some time down in there, get a good reset, get a line change, and just maintain possession.
Here comes Team BC. So we have some 4-on-4 right now.
And 4 and call.
Valencias will play that ring in the free play. She gets it to Young. BC has 30 fresh seconds on the clock. And Young trying to connect with Valencias up front. That would have been a good pass, but intercepted by Team Ontario. They bring it back with McGillen. Hahn gets it to center ice. Wyville, good stab there. Connects with that one. Here's McLean, centering pass to Wyville. Ontario still has it. Wyville up front. Another stop by the BC goalie. She's quick to get that one out of the defensive zone.
Again, BC struggling with that high pass. I know that they like to get it up and get it up quick, but they also have to be really careful with that because Ontario's putting on a lot of pressure here.
This is a very fast-paced game right now.
And I believe, Ontario is getting a penalty here.
So Ontario now with 2 players in the box.
So this is a very good opportunity for BC to get this game tied back up. They have 45 seconds on a 3-on-2 advantage. They have the ring, need to get down there, control, and get a quality shot off.
And the Ontario player, I didn't see who that
I think
was.
it is Wyville, possibly.
Yeah, that was Claire Wyville, and she was not happy with that call coming into the box. Here's Takasaki up front, tried to weave around and couldn't do it. Team Ontario trying to kill off some.
And BC needs to be harder man on right now. They're giving Ontario way too much space to move. We need to set it up here.
Williamson gets it to Takasaki, can't stab that ring, and Team Ontario just cleared out of their zone.
BC struggling right now with a little bit of jitters. They're not stabbing.
A lot of contact on that play, Team Ontario.
And Ontario just gonna skate this through.
Trying to kill off as much time with that penalty as they can. Ring is played along the boards. We have a whistle.
Yeah, a tough break for BC. They didn't really get any chance to set anything up on that 3-on-2. Again, just some missed pass, some little jitters. You know, you think that they might be just holding their stick a little tight. Again, this is a big stage and nerves can play a factor, but they really need to settle in right now.
Rob. Crow.
Good pick there. Beautiful goal.
What a shot by Sydney Crow. She ties this game up.
And that shot by Crow really came from that beautiful pick by Bacon there. She got that center out of position, gave Crow a lot of room, and then Crow finished it. Beautiful shot.
Teammate creates the space and Sydney Crow buries it. We're tied at 3 apiece with 3:20 left in the third period. Power with the shot, stopped. And that's gonna be Ontario ring.
So now BC really has to settle down. I know that your blood gets high and you're happy that you got that goal, but you also need to not let it get away from you. You need to still stay calm and not let Ontario back into this game.
Here's Team Ontario. No luck stabbing that ring. Team BC can't clear it out, so here comes Ontario once again. Right in front of the net.
Good play by Heska there. Smart play by Heska to realize that she had 2 Ontario girls there, plays the ring behind her net to her BC players so they can get a break.
Here's Paredes. Connects with Crow on the far side. Can't reel that one in. Here
And
comes
BC
Ontario.
really has to go here.
Lead pass right up front. The shot misses high. Emma Kelly can't capitalize. She was all alone right in front of the goalie.
BC again getting a little bit scrambly here. They need to settle it down, and Ontario needs to capitalize on the fact that BC is scrambling.
McLean tried the pass. They battle for the ring in center ice. Ontario gets that one with McGillen. McGillen to McLean. McLean gets a good pass. Heska. Heska avoid the 5 count there, but turned it over. Team Ontario has it.
BC has to be aware of this line. Again, they're very deadly.
Team Ontario getting a change. Miller's getting to the benches, and Heska has it. Williamson, good stab. Dumps it in. Ontario gets the best of that one in the defensive zone. Now they skate quickly to center ice. Wyville.
Good bang pass by Wyville.
This is La Liberté. Finds the good pass. Shot wide of the net.
Heska has to realize, too, that Wyville is a shooter that likes to pick the top corners. She's not going to be shooting low very much, so Heska has to stay up tall, take away those top opportunities, and force Wyville to shoot over the net.
Two-line pass by Team BC. And there's a whistle on the play. It's Ontario ring.
And I think that they're calling it down for a 5-second count. I thought that there was a touch on the play, so I'm a little confused on why it's going back to Ontario, but I'm assuming that the reason why is because there was a 5-second count and BC's touched the ring before that 5-second count was up.
And so Team Ontario starting things up at center ice. Duncan goes the ring in. Here's a bank pass to Takasaki. She dumps it in to the BC offensive zone. Not a lot going on for these two teams right now.
Yeah, both rushing it a bit. I think that they just need to gain each zone, and once they get down there, get control.
There's Kelly. Back pass.
BC has to be really aware of these low posts. That's where Ontario is going to try to feed. They like to get those one-timers off if they can. And possible fast break rush right now.
Here's Rob. Rob coming in.
Great
Stopped
save,
by the
rebound.
goalie, and the rebound stays with BC.
Good job by BC to dump that in.
And that'll do it for the third period. What a good game we are seeing to open the second day of competition. Ontario 3, BC 3. We're entering the final period of play, and the fans are loving it.
Yeah, I think now that the game is starting to get a little bit closer, both teams have to settle in. It's been a little bit rushy this last bit with fast break. You need to gain each zone, get down there, and just maintain possession. The team who maintains the most possession is going to win this game. You can't score goals without the ring, so you just need to get down there, get some resets, and look for those scoring opportunities.
We're seeing a very fast-paced game, Kelsey, and players can tend to get a bit sloppy when the play is that fast.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, and again, I think it is a mixture of nerves and the adrenaline of the game. but the best players in the world are able to just take that breath and slow the pace of the game down. You still want to be going fast, but you don't want to be scrambling and you don't want to cause turnovers. So both teams just really need to take a deep breath and settle into this game.
Now, Kelsey, how hard is it to keep your head on the game plan as you're entering the fourth period of a 3-3 game at the Canada Games?
Again, I think it goes to show how much Ringette is a mental game. You have to just be able to stick to the game plan, not worry, not rush. And again, it's going to really show which players are, elite athletes versus just the regular athletes. The elite athletes are able to take in this pressure and keep a cool head.
We're ready to go. Ontario gets the ring. The final period of the first game of this day 2 of competition. Soper with a good stab. Soper leads it to McLean. Back pass to Miller. Not a lot of space. Miller tries to connect with McLean, can't do it.
Good job by BC.
Forcing a shot clock violation, goalie ring.
Keeping teams from getting those resets is going to be key to this game.
Rob gets the pass across. Crow, good back pass, but no control by Paradis. Paradis with the shot, gets the reset.
Good reset.
They get the rebound, and they get 30 fresh seconds on the shot clock. Centering pass, another good save.
Again, both teams have to be really looking for these rebounds.
There's Ontario dumping the ring into the offensive zone right up front. The pass to Power. She spins and shoots.
BC needs to put a little bit more pressure on these girls that have the ring. You can't let them drive and get that opportunity to shoot. And they're backing in just a little bit.
We got a whistle. It's going to be goalie ring. Wyville got the shot off, and she was not happy with that whistle.
Yeah, Wyville's definitely one of those players that plays with her emotions. That can be a good thing, and it can also be a bad thing if she lets it get too out of control. But again, it's going to tell in this game who's being able to keep in their emotions in check.
Team Ontario with McLean. Gets it to Miller. Paige Miller circles around. Back pass to McLean. Did a good job creating some space there. But she's back outside. Here's the shot. And they score.
And I think that was Miller. Again, I love watching this Ontario line of Miller, McLean, and Soper. They move the ring beautifully around. They don't rush anything either. When they know that the shot isn't there, they loop back, they look for better opportunities, and they just have such great line chemistry. And that's such a huge thing to have for a team. Love watching them play together.
So Paige Miller making it 4-3 Ontario. The BC fans don't seem to care that they're losing right now, and that's probably the best thing that they can do for their athletes right now.
BC is one of those teams that play with their heart. They play with passion. It doesn't matter what the score is. They're constantly going to keep going, keep finishing strong. So we're going to see a game that's going to end on a very high, strong note, I think.
They got a good shot off with Takasaki, but she missed wide of the net as Team Ontario comes in with Laliberte. We have a penalty coming up.
And yeah, again, BC has to try to limit Ontario's fast break opportunities, because that's when those penalties are getting called, is when they're having to reach in and take away those shots. I mean, the BC players can't do anything but take those penalties because they need to take away that shot. But I think overall, BC needs to tighten up defensively if they want to get back in this game.
So Alyssa Racine gets sent to the box for 2 minutes. And Team Ontario getting some possession time. Soper can't spear that one in, and BC clears that one out.
Good job by Paradis here.
Here it is. Miller. McLean. Miller gets it back. Miller has it along the board. She falls on the ice, but she still has it. And now we have a whistle, and it's going to be a goalie ring.
And that's going to be called bottom third, and it's going to go back to BC.
To have a bottom third call, and BC gets a chance to kill off some penalty time.
BC's got to get this up. It can be really risky when you have it right in front of your net there.
That's going to be a goalie ring, but just
very risky play.
And Team Ontario almost creating a turnover.
Yeah, BC forwards have to get open for their defense. I know it's really hard when you're down a man, but the defense can't be holding it down in their end. It's too risky of a play to possibly get that turnover.
Team Ontario gets a change in as Wyville calms things down. Now she shoots. Quick release, and another good stop by Heska. Wyville battling on the boards, and once again, Team Ontario will get possession. Wyville gets that one, and another shot.
Hesk doing a good job to stay up tall. She knows that Wyville's going to be shooting up top.
Attempted the centering pass, but that's intercepted. Heska has it. The turnover. Miscommunication there by Team BC.
I think Heska right now, if she gets that ring in her crease, I feel like she almost needs to just hold to get that 5-second count, because I feel as if her defense are getting a little bit tired here. And now Ontario's getting a change, which is going to add even more pressure.
Penalty over. Ontario has it in the offensive zone. Soper passes it to McLean. She scores! What a pretty pass and strong finish. Madeline McLean. They're just lighting it up right now.
They are. Again, it comes down to great chemistry. Soper sees that McLean's down low. Amazing job by McLean, too, to drive in, get that low walk, and just roof it up top. Great play by those two.
So Takasaki and Mott, immediately after that goal, they went, skated up to their goalie, gave her a pat on the back.
Yeah, and smart call by BC coaches here to call a penalty, not a penalty, a timeout, just to get BC re-motivated, re-energized. It can really be defeating when you go down 2 goals really quick. And Ontario's just going to have to say, you know what, we're up by 2 goals. We don't need another one. We just need possession. We need to get the ring, control. There's still a lot of time left in this game, though.
Still a lot of time. We're at 8 minutes, 17 seconds right now. Ontario leads 5-3. But this is wide open. And it's going to be very interesting to witness the final minutes of this first game at day 2. Ringette competition, Canada Games 2019. Mott gets it to Racine. Bank pass. Carter. Carter tried the pass, but a lot of pressure by Ontario as they bring it back out. Roig creating some space, but can't get the shot off, and that's kept alive. Team BC still has it, but now they do. They clear it out. Takasaki.
BC a little slow on their breakout here. They need to pick up the speed because Ontario is coming on strong.
There's Crow. Crow attempted the pass that's intercepted. Matuszewski is going to bring it out. Tries to pass to Soper.
Good heads up by Crow.
Very, very good play by Crow, but Ontario gets it back. McLean. Another good interception by Team BC That's along the boards, and Ontario keeps it alive, and they come with speed to the offensive zone. Now they're going to slow things down. Here's McLean attempted the centering pass. She got it, but that's going to be a goalie ring. I believe it's a crease violation by Team Ontario. And so Heska has it. Gets rid of it before the 5 count, but commits the turnover. Soper gets it. McLean. Back to Soper. Free play circle. Now she's up front. Connects with McLean. McLean and Miller. A lot of chemistry on this line right now.
Again, smart call by McLean there. She tells her player Miller. Oh,
that's a goal.
What a goal.
Paige Miller just skating around every single BC player on the ice and finds a top corner.
Yeah, what a play by Miller. McLean did kind of give her a tell that they were going for a line change, but Miller takes on the entire triangle and just completely drives through, and beautiful backhand shot, top shelf.
An elite goal to bring Ontario to a 3-goal lead as they lead 6-3 in the final period. We have 6 minutes to go. Team BC trying to ignite something. That's kept in by the goalie. She gets rid of it before the 5 count. This is McGillen. McGrath sends it to the offensive zone. Here comes Team BC. They get the shot off. Good save, the rebound. We have a whistle. It's going to be BC ring. What a chance. They can't capitalize. They had a chance also on the rebound. But once again, Kelsey, like you were saying, rebounds will be huge coming into these 5.
Yeah, defensively and offensively, right? Both goalies have been giving off quite a bit of rebounds, and as a defense, you just want to get your stick on it, get it away, and offensively, you need to capitalize on that, right? The goalie is out of position. You need to try to get that shot at that open net. But what a save on that one rebound by the Ontario goalie. Great showmanship of athleticism right there.
So BC has the ring once again. Rob playing it. She gets it to Takasaki. Here's Takasaki. Gets a pass to Rob, who misses the shot. BC keeping it in. 7 seconds on the clock. They can't get the reset, and now Ontario goalie will start that one off once again. We already have it in the offensive zone. This is Kelly battling along the boards. Kelly gets the best of that one. Pass up front. Ontario is going to come back out to get that one on center ice. Duncan leaves it to Taylor. Taylor and Kelly tried to get a shot off, just get a reset, and couldn't do it. BC has it at center ice with Paradis. There it is. Got a touch, get it back. Oh. She's lying on the ground as she took that shot.
She does look like she's a little shaken up from it. Both players do.
Trying to make something out of nothing there, but
yeah, it was a tough crash. One thing that BC really has to do a little bit better of is they need to be getting better quality resets. I know that they're trying to get that goal, but they also need to get that reset because they've been missing the net quite a bit on their reset attempts. They need to just get a reset, get the ring back, and maintain possession of the ring.
So Mackenzie Taylor will go to the box for Team Ontario as BC gets a 2-minute player advantage.
And BC has pulled their goalie to see if they can try to get a few of these goals in and make this game a little closer.
So it's all or nothing for Team BC now as they keep possession.
Yeah, and good call by the refs. So what happened there is that they had 4 players in, and the goalie stepped out onto the ice. Again, when they pull the goalie, they're not putting out an extra player, but what they're doing is they're just allowing the girls to go in for in. So if they're in for in when the goalie is out, it's a for in call. So good call by the refs. And I think what the Ontario girls are asking is if there's a penalty on that call. I don't think that there is, though. It's just a for-in, so there shouldn't be any penalty called.
We'll see what the officials say. That's not going to be a penalty. Just the for-in call. And Ontario dumping it in.
And this is where BC just has to go for it. They need to get possession of the ring. They've got nothing to lose right now.
Here's McGrath. Dumps it in. Valencia's skating after it.
Oh, and a big crash.
What a big collision there. And refs will stop the play.
And no call. I don't think there's a penalty on it, but ring will go back to BC.
So Nil appears to be okay after that strong collision. Looks a little banged up, but she skated back to the benches and she seems to be fine.
Goalie is pulled once again for BC. We're going to see if they can try to get this game even within 2.
So Rob will play that ring with 3:33 left in the final period. Takisaki leaves it behind. They get a pass. Crow has it once again. Not a lot of space.
Ontario Triangle doing a really good job of keeping them to the outside. Again, BC has to be faster on those rebounds. They need the ring. They need to get it. They have to go man on here.
Especially with an extra player in the offensive zone. Wyville has it at center ice. Good pass. Here comes Miller.
And now Miller just has to maintain control of this ring. Try to get a reset. Oh, great pass.
Here comes Power. Power gets the ring back. We'll see who takes control of this one. Team BC does.
Yeah, ring bouncing a lot.
No one getting control of this ring, and now the rest will stop the play, and Team Ontario will get it.
Yeah, when that ring is bouncing around there, you just almost have to use your feet, kick it up, but when you're trying to stab it or bat at it, it just causes more problems. Kick it up to your feet, kick it up to your partner. So, and yeah, BC is going to go hard man on this. They need possession of the ring. And smart play by Ontario just to dump it into open space. And Ontario is just going to try to skate this out.
So the penalty is over. Team Ontario just trying to retain possession as they lead 6-3. And we enter the final 2 minutes of this game. 4 seconds on the clock.
BC doing a good job of going 2 on, but they still need the ring. And they'll get it back with no reset there.
So Duncan trying to shoot that one into the BC goalie, but that was a little too late. And BC.
And penalty coming up to Ontario.
So Team BC will finish this game with an extra player on the ice as we have 1 minute 37 seconds left to go. Takisaki passes it to Crow.
Good job by Ontario's triangle there, really tight, not giving BC any opportunity to make a pass.
Kelly to Tawavo.
Ontario just needs to skate this. Just make sure that they have someone in support at all times. And yeah, they're just going to pass it around. Good job by BC to get hard on there.
Some pressure by Team Ontario. Team BC gets it to center ice. Not a lot of time left to get something going. Ontario goalie has it back. Just barely avoids the 5 count. This is Kelly. Just skating around.
Yeah,
trying to
Ontario's
kill off
just
some
gonna
time.
pass it around. No rush. They don't need a goal.
Duncan gets it to Soper, and that's gonna go back to BC. We have a whistle on the play, and it's gonna be a goalie ring. Final 10 seconds of this one as BC tries to get into the offensive zone. And they get a final shot in. That'll do it for this one. Great way to start day 2 of Ringette in Red Deer, Alberta. Very strong game. Both teams did really well, Kelsey. Ontario, in the end, just was the better team.
Yeah, and I think that's really good for Ontario. They're going into these games up to an O with wins. BC, really tough loss for them. I think they played really good all the way through. It was a close game. And they just have to move into the next game with this strong momentum, not get their heads down. And again, it was just their first game. They still got a long way to go in these games.
And we'll be back at 12:30, Saskatchewan versus Quebec at Kali Arena in Red Deer, Alberta. It's the Canada Games 2019. Julia Cruz signing off.
And Kelsey Kane.
Box offices. The following changes for box offices selling tickets/day passes are now in effect. Tickets and day passes are available 30 minutes prior to competition at the following venues: Downtown Arena, Great Chief Park, Westerner Park, Gary W. Harris Canada Games Center. Tickets and day passes are available 1 hour prior to competition at the Central. Tickets and day passes remain available 15 minutes prior to competition at the Collicut Center. We will continue to monitor the venues over the weekend and venueize processes as required.